Weirdest dishes from around the world. When we think of the most extravagant dishes on the planet, the most exotic and remote places come to mind, and that is where we are wrong. Because even in the most developed countries, both in technology and in civilization, they eat worms, raw meat, larvae, and even blood. That's right, these dishes are much more closer to us than it seems. Don't you believe us? Stay with us and see it for yourself. But we warn you that you have to have the stomach for what comes next. Cheese is one of the most popular dishes in the world. We know that France is the best reference in terms of variety and quality of its cheeses, and that, for example, the United States has sanitary protocols so strict that many bacteria necessary for the elaboration of this precious dairy product are forbidden, and for that reason, to get certain exquisite cheeses, you must go to black market. Guess we all agree that there is no such thing as too much cheese, but everyone has their preferences, and recently we found out about a very particular Italian one, which is considered a popular dish, but if blue cheese already seems too much for you, the taste of this one is even more intense. This cheese from Sardinia, a beautiful island in Italy, is made from goat's milk, and here comes a surprising thing. They leave it out in the open to allow eggs of the cheese fly to be laid in the cheese. Each fly can leave up to 500 eggs, so thousands of larvae are born daily on each piece. These insects feed on cheese, and due to its digestive system, the fat breaks down. Because there's no other way to get this, the cheese is eaten with the larvae. Yep, you heard that right. This cheese was banned for many years in the European Union because of food hygiene health regulation. Only recently has it been recognized as a product suitable for human consumption. Perhaps it makes you feel better to know that the product stays frozen to eliminate the bacteria. If you still have the stomach for it, we are getting to a better part. Surely many of you love pancakes. Who doesn't like to get up at the weekend and eat some delicious and fluffy pancakes with honey on top of it, with a glass of milk maybe? I am terribly sorry, but it is time to ruin this dreamy dish. Turns out that if you decide to order this breakfast in Sweden or in Finland, it will not be very much to your liking, because there, instead of having their pancakes with milk, they usually do it with blood. Yes. In these European countries, they serve this dish with deer blood. They say that the combination tastes like blood sausage. Not like we have tried that one before. That is just gross. Going on a picnic is quite popular, whether in large or small cities. Besides being an extraordinary way to relax when in contact with nature, it is also an excellent opportunity to have a romantic date. Well, in some countries, the picnics are much more frequent than in others because they have to eat certain food outside the house due to the smell. And that, I assure you, is not romantic at all. The Swedish dish called sour herring, which is made from fermented Baltic herring, is the one we're talking about. Its aroma is so horrifying that you can only eat it outside, because if something happens while opening the product at home, it is better to leave the house immediately and never come back. In addition, due to the composition of the dish, the can containing the product usually swells and becomes dangerous and can explode at any time. In fact, some airlines have even banned bringing this product in. The most impressive thing is that even the ones who are such huge fans of this particular smelly dish, they prefer to just open it underwater. Many tourists have noticed that its taste is even as disgusting as the smell. Would you like to give it a try? How are you feeling right now? Can you still go on with more delicious dishes? This time, unfortunately, we will break your heart. Our next delicious dish is associated with luxury and refinement. Nope, we're not talking about caviar, but the delicious lobster. Have you ever tried it? Although this dish is quite delicious, we have to give you the terrible news that its preparation is quite cruel. We all know about the brutality towards pigs or cattle, but nobody mentions the poor lobsters that are cooked alive in boiling water. Although it has been proven that they have no brain and therefore cannot feel pain, watching them being cooked in a pot full of boiling water is not a pleasant sight to look at. It has even been said that lobsters scream while they're being cooked, but that part is just not true because they lack vocal cords. At least that should give us a little peace. What about you? What dish surprised you the most? Have you ever tried any of these? Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.